Hi guys, Huston Singletary back with Ableton. Now we're going to take things to the next level and we're going to introduce a session and a set that's got a few more clips and a few more tracks so we can show you how we can launch those particular clips as a performance and record that directly into the arrangement view. So what you see in front of you are several tracks working from left to right, 10, 12 tracks, and I've also got several scenes containing those particular audio clips that we talked about earlier. So if I go to chorus, it's going to line all those clips up. If I go to groove section, here we go. Change. Maybe I want to go all the way down to verse 1. Back to big break, and then back to chorus. So you get an idea of how quickly we can move around. But let's say we're in the studio, or we're working with a production partner, or we're trying to get some sets ready, take out on stage or taken to another studio. And we want to record those particular ideas and sort of create those as we go. Well, we can go up top and we can engage what's called a global record. And what's going to happen is everything that I do, every scene I launch, every clip that I launch, every effect that I bring into a particular track and manipulate is going to be recorded as an event directly into the arrangement view, track by track. So let's go ahead and give it a shot and see what happens. I'm going to go ahead and double click on my stop button, take everything back to the beginning. I'll hit global record, as easy as that. And let's go ahead and start with the chorus. Now I'm going to go down. I just want to see what happens when I go right to the break. Here we go. The downbeat. And then back to the chorus one time. And now let's go, let it play for a couple of bars. New hook. And verse. Layer guitar. And back to the chorus. But before I flip over to the arrangement view, let's go from our browser, go to our device browser, take an auto filter, lay this right over the synth bass track. So I'm going to manipulate that just a little bit, mute a couple of tracks. I'm going to drop this volume down just a little bit. Now, let's go over to the arrangement view. I'll hit my tab key, and you can see everything that I just did. Every clip I launched, every scene that I launched is recorded in real time, still going, down in the arrangement view. So I'll hit stop, and now I've got the best of both worlds because I can open these tracks up, and I've got that complete linear view, just like any traditional DAW. So if I go back to the beginning and play it, it's going to open with that first chorus section I started. You can see as we get closer to this little break section, here it comes. So it's going to remember everything. We'll let it play. The nice thing about the work in the arrangement view is I can all those digital audio workstation functions like copying sections, right? I can delete a section, I can expand a section, I can mix and match, bring the clap track down. So if I'm cutting and pasting vocals, background vocals, things like that, it's all available to me inside the arrangement view now that I've recorded those ideas. But remember that auto filter that we put on the bass track. Let's go down here and go to auto filter, and there it is. Back up just a little bit. So you can see my chooser window for auto filter, frequency, and there's that automation that I wrote in real time. And I've always got the ability to go in and take my pencil tool up here at the top and draw in my own automation if I want to, or completely copy it. So I have over here my chooser window in my arrangement view, I have the ability to look at my mixer window for all my traditional features, volume, parameters, panning, things like that. But as a bonus, I can go in and select the actual devices that are on that track as well and automate every single parameter that's inside that, auto filter, EQ, compressor, third-party plugins. So again, let's just run this back one more time. These tracks that you see right here in the arrangement view, let me zoom out just a little bit, kick, snare, clap, all correspond with the session view as tracks of audio, but the functionality of each view is totally different. I've got this whole creation, launching ability to work in my session view, and then I've got the linear approach to work along that timeline in the arrangement view. And I have the ability to mix and match both styles. One other thing that's kind of cool, let's say I wanted to take a couple of this clap track and I've edited this down into something really unique, like just a couple of bars of a cool little edit, if you will, where I've copied a couple of sections, maybe duplicated this out, right? I can consolidate this entire section right here. Go to my edit window, consolidate, and now I can actually click and hold and drag that over my session view icon here to the upper right and drag that right into a track back into the clip view, which is kind of cool. So now when I launch it, it's its own clip, able to launch. So from a performance perspective, or getting back in and recapturing some of those ideas, I can actually extract and take parts and simply lay them from arrangement view into the session view. So that's how we get audio from the session view into the arrangement view and work with both of those styles together inside Live 8 and Suite 8.